And we're back. I'm here with apocalypse survivor Ron Roe. How are you, Ron?
I'm okay, you?
Good. Thank you for asking. Could you tell our viewers back at home about your story?
What would you like to know?
Well, what was it like living in an uncivilized world?
It was tough. You don't have the normal comforts of friends and family that you have in the non-apocalyptic world. Luckily, I had my friend Steve with me, so I wasn't completely alone.
And what happened to your friend Steve?
One day, we were out searching for supplies.
Supplies?
Yeah, you see, in the post-apocalyptic world, there was a shortage of basic supplies such as food, water, clothing, etc. We would look for anything we could find and bring it with us because nearly everything was destroyed in the fallout.
And what happened to your friend Steve?
Well, like I said, we were out searching, and we came across a storage container, which was a prime location for supplies. I went inside, I looked around for a little bit, and I turned around and something grabbed Steve. I wasn't sure what it was, but I made sure I went over and grabbed him and pulled him back in, but not before it injured his leg.
Well, just for some clarification, could you tell us exactly what it was that pulled in your friend Steve?
At the time, I didn't know, but I now know it's what science fiction experts call a Wookiee.
A Wookiee?
Yes, a Wookiee. I thought they were entirely fictional, and I thought they belonged only to the Star Wars universe, but I now know that that is wrong.
Well, what happened after you got Steve back into the container?
Well, we knew we couldn't stay in there forever, so after some time, we decided to go out there. We continued walking for several hours, but it must have been tracking us because it found us again. We tried to run away, but with Steve's injured leg, he wasn't fast enough and he couldn't keep up with me, so the Wookiee got him.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. And for the audience members and the viewers at home, there is a fund, a charity fund in honor of Steve. You can, at the number on the bottom of the screen. Well, what happened to you once you escaped?
It was tough at first, being on my own. There was times I just wanted to let it all go, but I knew Steve would want me to keep pushing. That's what really kept me going. So I continued my voyage across the continent. And several months later, I came across a refugee camp in the area formerly known as Cleveland.
Cleveland?
Yes.
How was that?
It was great. The people out there were really giving and supportive. They helped me get back to myself. And for that, I am eternally grateful. I don't know what I'd be able to do without them or how I'd face the harsh world.
Cleveland. Well, I just have one more question for you, Ron, before I let you go.
Sure.
How has life been readjusting to normal life?
It was hard. You know, you live as a savage for so long, you just become accustomed to it. Getting back into civilization took some time, but I'm finally starting to get back into the full swing of things as a working member of society.
Great. Well, thank you, Ron, for taking time out of your day to share this this experience of survival with us, as I'm sure many of us can take something from it. I know I have personally.
No problem. It was great for me to be able to talk to someone about it and finally share my story.
Yes. Well, Ron Roe, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for our top 10 countdown of YouTube Cute Kitties videos, followed up by a performance by 12-time winning Grammy Award artist Puppy Gaga. And now a word from our sponsors.
Does your cat make too much noise? Try Kitten Mittens.